Okay. So that
People all
moment
like,
is
yeah,
when your mind goes, whoa, 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 wait a second, and it turns into a situation. That's I
yeah.
didn't even think about it that way. I would think that someone would become an aggressor as soon as they're in this confrontation with law enforcement, but that point is a good statistic to know. Just to know the point of conflict.
So you're always going to have your percentage where the fight's on
Mm,
immediately, right? Right. But overwhelmingly, statistically anyway, the struggle starts when the cuffs go on, right? And so like then let's look at why jujitsu, because my hands, I am the most likely scenario statistically for a law enforcement officer is when I'm grabbing you to handcuff you, the fight comes on. Well, now we're in a grappling match, right?
right.
So if I know jujitsu, and I'm trained in jujitsu, I'm prepared for that situation, right? So I think jujitsu prepares you for the most likely scenario you're going to encounter as a law enforcement officer, or even as like a security guard or a bouncer at a bar, right? You grab somebody by
Mm-hmm.
the scruff of the neck and the hand, and you're escorting them out, and they turn, hey, get your hands, and now the fight's on, but
Mm-hmm.
your hands are already on them.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're trained in jujitsu, you're prepared for that situation. And then two, in any security role, again, bouncer, security agent, Secret Service, police, the worst case scenario, I'm on the ground and someone's on top of me.
Mm-hmm.
And you and I know we're in that position how many times a class, right?
Mm-hmm.
So again, you're trained. In a real situation, you're not going to be super calm, but you're comfortable there, right? I'm comfortable that I can defend myself in that position because I put myself in it, or someone puts me in it multiple times a night, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, right? Or
Yeah, yeah.
however many times you train. So that's why I'm such an advocate for jujitsu. Operationally you're just more prepared. And again, look at us, Secret Service. You're on a rope line with the president. There's crowds and crowds of people. Your hands are above your waist. Your